Good morning, everyone. Mark Soderbergg with ADM Investor Services with your morning ag outlook for Thursday, November the 30th. Quiet trade here overnight. Prices just recently have drifted here to the downside, currently down 4 to 5 cents, near our lows in the beans. Wheat prices also drifted back here a little bit, given back some of the recent gains. They're down about 3 to 4, except for the spot December contracts. Corn is mixed, oil a touch higher, meal down $2 to $3. Not much new news. Deliveries against Chicago wheat at 1,347 contracts were in line with expectations. In Kansas City at 100 contracts, that was at the low end of expectations. No deliveries for corn or bean oil or meal. Not really shocking. There was perhaps some expectations for some oil deliveries, but however, none were put out. Seeing a little bit of a correction here in the D's March corn spread, but considering the recent plunge, 24 to 25 cents is still historically quite wide. Fund activity yesterday was pretty quiet with the exception of wheat, where spec traders bought about 5,000 contracts in Chicago, and likely a similar total in Kansas City. Light buyers in corn and beans, while being modest sellers in both meal and oil. In South America, any shower activity this week is in the central and northern parts. The dry areas really scattered and light. Better prospects for beneficial rains arrive early half of next week. Southern Brazil remains too wet, while conditions in Argentina continue to improve with rain events nearly every 3 to 4 days, helping restore soil moisture following last year's devastating drought. We will get an update from the Buenos Aires Grain Exchange later this afternoon on the COP updates from Argentina. The markets also await export sales here a little bit later this morning. Later today, we'll also get monthly update on biofuel production and capacity from the month of September. And after the close tomorrow, we'll get census crush on soybeans and corn grind for ethanol production. Making some news here this morning in a Reuters interview here recently, USDA Ag Secretary Vilsack talked about the lack of U.S. corn exports to China this year. He pointed out how China has really just took advantage of cheaper supplies from South America to fill their needs, while stressing that over time he expects this trade to be balanced out a little bit better. He pointed out how the agency is also making efforts to expand markets for U.S. ag products to other areas of the world. In January through September timeframe of this year, trade with China has totaled nearly $20 billion, and that's down 18% from a year ago, and also the lowest in 3 years. In export news, Taiwan millers did buy about 110,000 metric tons of U.S. milling wheat for shipment, Jan-Feb shipment of next year. Price is not available. Now, with first notice out of the way, we'll see if we can get corn prices to perhaps form some kind of a bottom. I think the stage is set for the rebound in exports, as we are now the lowest priced corn supplier, really looking out into the first few months of next year. Much awaited rains across some of the drier areas of Brazil early next week will drive prices ahead of next Friday's USDA WASDE reports. So thank you for listening, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day.